I've been practicing meditation this year. I'm not very good at it, or remembering to find the time. But I'm not really sure if it's working, or if I'm doing it right. But that doesn't really matter. Meditation is a practice, and I will never be good at it if I don't start. Today, I listened to a guided meditation by Suzanne Geisman called I Am. Was focused on the idea that life is simply one chapter after another in an ever-unfolding story. I visualized my past experiences, the joys and hardships, as necessary stepping stones that have brought me to this moment. I am reminded that I am not the person I once was, and I will never be the person I am right now, ever again. My journey is one of continuous growth and transformation. I then listened to a short sound bath by Elijah Tina Marie, designed to magnetize prosperity and abundance as an energizing conclusion to my meditation time. I often feel the need to mimic my breath or harmonize my sound with the tones of Elijah's sound baths. Sometimes even moving my fingers in rhythm to the sounds around what may be my energy field or aura. This time, I decided to use my breath to mimic the sounds. After my meditation, I decided to pull 3 cards from my Egyptian oracle deck. With my eyes closed and my heart open, at least I think, probably, the intention was there. I asked the universe, or my guides, or God, whatever you might want to call it, for guidance, for something I needed to know in this very moment. I ran my hand over the display of cards, waiting until intuition or some form of guidance told me to select a card. Both the first and the last card, when pulled, didn't want to separate from the deck easily, but I still seemed to know which card I was selecting, even when several others tried to join, or perhaps wanted to be selected in its place. I seemed to know which card I was meant to draw. I pulled 3 cards in the following order: Heka, Anuket, and Nut. I reflected on these symbols. Heka, the god of magic and healing, reminded me that the spark of transformation begins from within. It was as if Heka was urging me to activate my own inner power, to take that first step into my true potential, my true self, embrace my belief in magic, the spiritual realm, and my deepest desire to be a part of creating magic here on Earth. Anuket, the goddess of the Nile, symbolized the flowing, nurturing energy of water. Water is such a powerful force. It can be destructive, transformative, cleansing, and persistent. Water always finds a way. Presence told me that once my inner power is activated, I must allow it to flow outward, nurturing creativity and abundance, just as water nourishes the land. I have been keeping this part of me locked away and hidden. It felt like I was smothering my soul. Water always finds a way, and each time it would leak out into my life, I would do what I thought I should: dam up the leak and continue with the kind of life we are expected to lead. There comes a point when there are too many leaks to stop, and the water keeps coming. The pressure builds, and the dam breaks. This is where I am now. The dam has broken. The pieces of it are all around. The water is gushing forth in all of its mighty force. I am in awe of its power and beauty, but also in fear of the transformation it will bring, and overwhelmed by all there is to do and understand in this new and yet somehow familiar world. Nut, the sky goddess, came last, symbolizing cosmic embrace and infinite wisdom. Nut's energy reassured me that my journey is part of a grand universal story, an eternal cycle of rebirth and renewal. True understanding of the meaning of life is part of our fundamental being. We all have an innate sense of knowing, but not all can allow the noise. We all have a sense of knowing, but not all can allow the noise of this world to wash away and follow the threads to true understanding. We are all one. I have been noticing repeating numbers the past few days: fours, sevens, and the sequence 1, 2, 3, 4. Did you know that seeing repeating sevens may mean a symbol of a period of introspection, entering into your spiritual awareness? It's time for analysis, logic, and yet also your intuition. It's a hint of your purpose and to let you know that you are in perfect synchronicity with the universe. The sequence 1, 2, 3, 4 signify growth, progress, and new beginnings. In numerology, it is a full circle number. Adding it all together, your final answer is 1. It can also mean you are awakening and coming back to your true self, or signify the magic of spiritual decluttering to reach clarity. You are on the right track to find your life's purpose. Your real well-being comes from internal achievement. When you understand who you truly are, you work on what is meaningful to you and bring your energy and light to the world. This is what the world needs from you. Repeating number 4s could be telling you that your perspective in life is changing. You are becoming more sensitive to everything around you and within you. You are safe and protected in your life choices. You are surrounded by a spiritual team. Your deepest prayers will soon be answered, maybe in an unexpected way. Your soul is calling. It's a sign of spiritual awakening. You are in tune with the universe. Every time we make a choice to change, we are causing energies to rearrange and affect the way we live. Today is your creation, so live each moment to its fullest. Live in the present. These messages seem to echo the themes of spirituality and orderly progress. It feels as if the universe is affirming that I am on the right path, encouraging me to trust my inner knowing, even though sometimes expressing it seems to complicate things. Owing to this, a kind stranger at the local spiritual store gave me a gift of a silver ring with a horizontal cross, a symbol that resonates deeply with balance, protection, and transformation. The ring fits me perfectly, almost as if it was meant to be. It serves as a tangible reminder that my connection to both the physical and spiritual realms is very real, and to never lose hope. There are good people in this world if we leave our hearts open to find them. I still feel that sometimes my inner truth, my intuitive nature, brings challenges in this world. Challenges I have yet but must learn to navigate. People tell me I am naive or overly trusting, and I worry that my openness might leave me vulnerable. But today, as I reflect on the energies at play, I recognize that every experience or lesson is part of my unique path toward growth and enlightenment. There are many ways God could have chosen to communicate these messages. There is no one and right way to commune with God, the source of all life. Humans place limitations on God based on our limited understanding in this world. When we can be open, unlock the box that we've put God in, that is when we will be able to have a better understanding and relationship with Him, or her, if you prefer. I am learning the challenges I face are invitations to refine my communication and express my truth with both compassion and strength. I cannot be separated from God. I am working to undo teachings which has put God on a pedestal above and a part of my being. God is the lifeline. We cannot survive separate and apart from our lifeline. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was God, and the Word is God. John 1:1. God is love, and he who remains in love remains in God, and God remains in him. 1 John 4:16. For he spoke, and it came to be. He commanded, and it stood firm. 33:9. God spoke you into existence. You are the living embodiment of his word. Today, I choose to honor the magic within, to let abundance flow, and to remember that I am forever part of a larger eternal story. I ignite my inner power with bold action, let my heart flow, pure emotion, and open myself to the infinite wisdom of the cosmos. I trust that every step of my journey is divinely guided, and I embrace transformation with love and clarity.